In my last video, I show you my pumpkin garden in my backyard, and I just decided to make a pumpkin flour dumpling. So in the morning, early morning, my garden is full of yellow pumpkin flower. It's so beautiful. And then I decided to cook pumpkin flour dumpling, or maybe in the Italian term would be stuffed pumpkin flour. I have to pick up the flour early in the morning because I think by noon, like 11 o'clock, the flour actually just closed. So I picked them around 9:30 for 10 o'clock, so I can have fresh pumpkin flour to make delicious pumpkin flour dumpling, or Italian term, the stuffed pumpkin flour, like stuffed pepper. Hope you enjoy this.
I have so many already. Now I got a big bowl of beautiful pumpkin flowers. And they are big. I love this yellow. Oh, pumpkin yellow, so beautiful. Okay, so pretty soon I'm gonna wash them and then clean them, let it dry, then I can put stuffed, make a stuffed pumpkin flour. Yum yum. Now I have removed the clean the pumpkin flour. I actually removed the, I don't know what it's called, what is the inside of the the pumpkin flour with the flour powder that actually can, some people may be allergic to it, so I remove it. Now I'm gonna just wash it, clean up the any dirt still left on the flour. Okay, so I'm gonna wash them. In the water. Well, I have finished washing the flowers. Oops. And then I actually
kind of made one. What I put it here is whatever I have right now is some ground turkey, and then I put some tofu mixed with turkey. I have some chives and green onions, and I put some flavored soy sauce and black pepper, whatever I have. I don't have a lot of Asian ingredients, even though I'm a Chinese, but I don't have a lot of Chinese ingredients at home. So now I put it here, just wrap it around, and then supposedly this is what it look like. And I put it in a plate like this. I open it, oops, and put it. Then cover it. Okay, I put another one here. This is my first time try to copycatting YouTube recipes. Well, at least this is kind of Chinese. Even though I'm a Chinese, I don't really cook much Chinese food. It's just too much work. I cook mostly Italian style. Okay. So, but since I have this garden, and I thought it was kind of fun to photocopy this. And let's see what it tastes like. I sometimes make some Chinese pancakes or some Chinese dumplings, but this is much easier because I don't have to make the dumpling wrapper, the skin, because it's either I have to buy, and even buy is not that easy to use. Sometimes they're dry and it's not. But this is flour. Using a pumpkin flour is kind of fun. So I have a steamer when my mom bought it when she came, but I don't really use it because I barely steam any food. And then it's not very big. It's a big, but I can't put that plate in it. And I decided to use to make my own steamer, which is I have this thing from my little rice cooker to steam things. And then I put it here, and I put another plate. I'm gonna put the water underneath. Right now, I'm just going to put it over there. Then later, I'm going to put the water. So it seems like I have a lot more filling than the flour I have, but this is so fun. Hopefully. I'm gonna share with my neighbor. She is, like I said, she actually, I think her husband is a soldier. Was a soldier. I don't remember. Yeah, but so they met in Mexico, and then after they got married, she moved to the United States. She is a quarter Chinese. Her grandfather on her father's side is Chinese, moved to Mexico, had a coffee plantation. So she is a 1/4% Chinese. And so she grew up eating quite some Chinese food for someone grew up in Mexico. And then, so she retired. She's about, her husband and her, they are about 60, 65, 62. So they retired. And we live next door. So sometimes we kind of exchange food. She cooks something for me and I share some with her. And she also have a garden that, we share some our tips to for the gardening. You know, I just moved here a year ago, and we become, you know, quite close in terms of food exchange. I like living here is like a townhouse. I used to live in a single family home that I lived there 2.5 years and never talked to any of my neighbor because nobody's out. But here, because as a townhouse, you are so close to each other, and especially our backyard have easement to each other's backyard. So that way, we are a lot of closer. And we have a chance to talk to each other, which is I like. I don't like, you know, living in suburbs that sometimes you'll feel very isolated because, you know, each house is so far away from one another, and you don't get a chance to meet your neighbor. You basically feel like you are living in the moon. But here, you know, I really feel it's like a little community. And you're not isolated. And sometimes you can see your neighbor either smoking outside or, you know, doing long work outside. You can just, you know, have a little chat. Yep, I'm almost done. I'm halfway through. It's kind of fun. I'm so excited. I don't know what this thing will taste like, but I like just the fun of it. I feel very accomplished. And it's easy because, you know, sometimes I wanna make pancakes, like Chinese stuffed pancakes with meat. Okay, I think if I can move a little further out and I have a little more space. So I can get all fitting in one plate. Haha. Awesome. This is just, I think I have more filling left, then I will figure out what to do with them. But anyway, this is terrific. Probably I will steam it for 20 minutes. You know, I have to check how many minutes I need to steam this. Make sure it's well cooked. Maybe I will freeze the rest of it and then so I can eat another time. Oh, I have one more left. Then I'm going to fill the bottom of the pan with water. Then I have my own steamer. Okay, let me see. Maybe I can put this small one here. Okay. Ta-da! So I need to put here water. Put this one back here. And I put high heat. Right now it's about 10, basically 10:30. So I will steam for 20 minutes, 15 or 20 minutes, I would check. But let's see. Okay, I steam my stuffed pumpkin flour for 15 minutes. See, so I think it's done. So there's some kind of a juice here out of this, and I taste this. Wow, yum yum. So I have some already soy sauce that I'm gonna eat with it. Maybe even without the sauce, it may taste already delicious. Oh, I can't believe it. I'm gonna share with my neighbor. I think she inspired me to cook pumpkin flour. She made a pumpkin flour tortilla. Now I'm going to show her my Chinese dish with pumpkin flour. I hope you can also make something at home. I could not believe how it turned out. It just smells so delicious, and then the soup, the broth is also very delicious.